Battlefield 6 is one of the most ridiculous arsenal in gaming. Snipers that delete people, tanks that delete buildings, jets that delete everything. Oh, and RPGs for when you're feeling really spicy. And me, I brought a pistol to all of this crap. Yeah, what could go wrong? So here we are. Mission number 1 drops me into a NATO base in Europe. And we are apparently the character Murphy. Pew 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 pew. We are moving on. So everything's peaceful, and then out of clean air, the entire NATO base just explodes. I dive into cover and someone tosses me a weapon. It's an assault rifle. This is a pistol-only challenge, and they just handed me an AR. Great start, Battlefield. Oh wait, I've got a pistol too. Sorry, my fault. Time to put this pistol to work. I'm pushing forward through the chaos, and enemies start popping up. Yo, I think you're dead, buddy. First kills with the pistols, check. The challenge is actually happening. Oh, and in case you did not read the title for some freaking reason, this is a challenge where I try to beat Battlefield 6 on the hardest difficulty with only a pistol. That's it. No snipers, airstrikes, AR guns or whatsoever. Just me and my lovely 9mm. But let's get the heat going. I sprint across to a hangar. Teammates almost eat it. And we pile into a jeep to escape. And of course, guess where they want me? No, I'm not going up there. Come on, it's the first mission. Just give me some air to breathe. I'm not shooting that thing. So we're cruising along, kinda. Me still refusing to touch the gun. When suddenly 2 tanks roll onto the street dead ahead. Wait, not shooting is working? How is this even working? Hello? Now we're in the thick of it. Enemies everywhere, bullets from every angle, and the health bar is screaming at me. And for some freaking reason, the driver keeps slowing down whenever more enemies show up. Like, dude, what are you freaking doing? And it's just some— oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna so die. I'm gonna so die. I'm gonna so die. Please drive faster. Why driving this slow, man? You're trying to kill me. Okay. Final stretch. We punched through the last enemy wave with 5 HP left. First try, hardest difficulty. Didn't fire a single bullet from that 50 cal. That's what I call perfection. The jeep finally gives up and dies in the forest. Shocking, right? So I'm standing on this hill now, looking down at a construction site. The game hands me a laser designator to mark targets for the bombing. But wait, I could just run down there with my pistol instead, right? I tried running towards them and the game stops me. Out of bounds, mission failed. This game is literally forcing me to use that laser designator. Alright, look, we all knew something like this was gonna happen eventually. Few pistol only in Battlefield? Come on guys. But here's what I figured out. There are tons of actual gunfights coming. So here's the deal. When I can use pistol, I use pistol. When game says, no papi, we are dead. Fair? Is it perfect? No. Is it gonna be chaos? Oh, you have no idea what's coming. I push down to the construction site and enemies are everywhere. This is where the real pistol work begins. After fighting through, I plant some C4 and support pilot. Nothing says tactical genius like explosives. A zipline later and I'm on top of the construction site. Enemies swarming from everywhere and I push feeling pretty good about myself. And then after the checkpoint restart, the rooftop is absolute madness. Martinez goes down, bleeding like a pig on a Wednesday morning, and there's some helicopter waiting for extraction. But fuck him, we don't leave brothers behind, so I ran like he's my newborn child to revive him. My health bar is screaming again, but somehow we get him up and book it to the helicopter. The enemies just standing there watching like, dude, did this guy just clear us out with a pistol and ignore us totally? And as we are lifting off, the C4 explodes. The whole construction site collapses behind us. Perfect action movie ending. Wrong. Of course we get shut down. The helicopter crashes, everyone survives except the pilot. Classic.
We still faithful?
Man, I don't see any pride in those eyes. Those are dead eyes. Unlimited pistol ammo, now you give me this? After an entire mission, should have had this the whole time. Would have been nice to have someone like, I don't know, an ammo guy following me around or something. Wave after wave of enemies starts swarming. My squad is fighting back, but one by one they are dropping. It's turning into a desperate last stand. Just when Murphy is about to be the last man standing, the cavalry arrives. Extraction happens just in time. Murphy survives. Mission complete. Who cares about the others one now? I guess I risked my life back there for nothing. But now we are in the plane. Skydiving! We're falling through clouds, sunshine breaking through, mountains below. But then, one of my teammates gets shot down mid-air and we crash into him. Emergency landing on a mountain. Rough landing. I check my loadout and wait, no pistol. I'm walking up to every teammate like I'm conducting an interview. Hey, bro! I need a pistol. Can you give me one? No? Okay. The game just decided sniper only, deal with it. Here's the thing, I've never touched snipers in this game. Zero bullet drop makes them feel like easy mode. They're basically point and click adventures. But now Battlefield is forcing me to prove I'm actually right about that. So I spent the next 20 minutes just clicking on head from a safe distance. And yeah, I was right. This is way easier than pistols. No enemies in my face, no panic, just a shooting gallery. Give me back my pistol where things are actually spicy. After what felt like hours of point and click adventure, air support finally arrives. Mission complete, and I'm thinking finally we can get back to the real challenge. But apparently not, because now the game transitions us to a completely different scenario. I'm suddenly on this massive ship and tanks are everywhere, soldiers running around, and guess what? I'm the gunner in one of those tanks. Oh no, here we go again. With forced weapons. We're heading towards the beach now and there are enemies everywhere. Look at this, this is proper war. Look at it, dude, just ignore the challenge right now. Look at this, whoa, this was an RPG, ignore it. Look at this, man, this is pure terror. This is what war is really like, and usually you're already dead at this point. But why the fuck am I still alive? This is giving me serious D-Day vibes. There are hundreds of teammates to our left and right. Explosions everywhere. For a second, I actually forgot I'm even doing a challenge. This is just impressive and terrifying. I'm still refusing to shoot the turret because pistol only, right? Enemies are lighting me up from every direction and of course I die. Shocking, isn't it? Fine, you win. I'll use your stupid tank. Take 2 with the beach, and this time I'm moving down the first enemy line. Tank turret going brrrr. Not proud of it, but survival comes first, right? So much smoke, explosions, debris. I'm just shooting at anything that moves. But hey, finally we can exit the tank. And my pistol is back! After 30 minutes of sniping nonsense and forced tank warfare, I can actually fight again. Here I am, clearing enemy lines with my lovely pistol, when some guy above me almost takes my head off. What? Oh god damn it. Got him, that was way too close. Now I'm here with low HP and 2 enemies push me at the same time. Pam pam, both down. That's what I'm talking about. This is the challenge. I'm feeling good, sprinting down the street to the next objective. What? They just slaughtered me. The hell? Instant death. Some guy with an LMG in a window just deleted me. Hold on. Too far for the pistol? Listen closely. It's never a skill issue, because I'm literally the best gamer worth. God. Okay, but this, I'm trying to pistol snipe a guy with an LMG who has the perfect angle. Even my god tier abilities have range limits, okay? New try. Going for cover behind the truck. I didn't even make it to the truck. This guy's gaming chair must be insane. Okay, we need a new plan. Maybe we can flank him. I just start moving to the side. You are leaving the combat area. Oh, god damn it. Battlefield just said nope, suffer. Can't flank, can't use the pistol for range, can't rush him. I'm standing there completely stunned when it hit me. There's this friendly tank just chilling nearby. Start repairing the tank and it rolls up and obliterates the window guy, while I'm standing behind it with my repair torch like a mobile mechanic. This pistol only challenge just became tank babysitting simulator. Take that, bitch! Next to rear, another tank battle. My tank versus their tank. This thing takes 5 minutes of constant shooting. I'm literally lying next to the tank just staring at it. Nice threats, buddy. This is my life now. Okay, finally the enemy tank explodes. That only took forever. My tank needed a PhD in missing shots. But hey, victory is victory, okay? We push forward and it's cutscene time. Now we're watching through binoculars as this guy, Kincaid, apparently our main villain, straight up executes one of our soldiers. Cold-blooded motherfucker. This is the bastard we're hunting now. So now we're moving in to capture this square when suddenly the entire enemy army opens fire. Whoa! Hey! I don't like that at all. What are you doing, mates? Yo! You know what? Fuck that. I'm out of here. While regrouping, I've been noticing this one teammate, Lopez. Well, this guy keeps showing up with ammo at the perfect times. Running low, Lopez appears. This guy is actually pretty clutch. Back to the combat. Building to building are being cleaned, and we almost got everyone. But then suddenly... What? No! No! Where did you came from? Bam! Basement guy appears and deletes me. Where did you came from? I'm pinned down, running low on ammo, so I desperately scan the battlefield for Lopez, and he's on the other side of the square. This absolute madman sprints through active combat, bullets whizzing everywhere, and runs straight to me with that beautiful ammo box. Lopez, you are a freaking legend. I managed to find a breakthrough to the mansion where KK's hiding and cleared the whole place, and he's gone. That motherfucker escaped. Okay, let's breathe a little and calm down after all of this mad action. We are now in Cairo, rolling through the city in a van, and outside is absolute chaos. Military oppression, civilians getting beaten, the whole nightmare package, you know it. We hop out to check our gear, and guess what? Silence pistol, baby, and night vision. Bro, 6 is going dark! Yes, we are there! First thing we need to do is break this lock. So naturally, I whip all those tiny household pliers, like 20 centimeters max long. I know for some of you this is not much by definition, but for me it's unthinkable huge, okay? And for pliers, which are supposed to break a lock, they are way too small. But apparently Battlefield doesn't give a damn fuck. But hey, now we're moving through the streets when 4 guys appear ahead. The whole squad lines up for this synchronized takedown, and boom, 4 bodies drop. Bam boy! That was actually clean. After clearing more streets, we reach the palace where our intel source is hiding. We cut the power and everything goes dark. So I'm thinking, perfect. They can't see me now, and I run straight into the open. Yeah, they light me up immediately, because turns out I still work in the dark. Who would have thought? Tactical genius over here. My teammates though, they're absolutely crushing it. They blast 3 guys before I can even aim. Lopez continues being legendary with his ammo deliveries, boy. And we finally reached the intel source, but the guy's basically already dead, and I need to do what I need to do with you. You know the drill, man. I just had to dip it, okay? I just had to dip it, okay? Dip, dip, dirty chip, dip, dip, dirty chip, dip, dip, dirty chip, dip, dip. But the solution to all of this problem is not dipping it, it is cutting his finger off. Whoa, that's the pliers again. God damn it. Yo! Because there's a chip in it. Gosh, disgusting. I did not sign up for the finger removal duty, okay? This is good. Finger secured, we are fighting our way out when everything catches fire. For some reason, I don't get it why the whole building's burning somehow. We make it outside and start fleeing through the city, when of course there's an Apache helicopter hunting us. We're running towards our pickup vehicle, and I'm already calling it. Boom, the Apache destroys our ride. Who could have seen that coming, right? Then we hit this market area with snipers on the roofs. Lopez drops the intel, the finger, and when he stands up to grab it, a sniper gets him right in the chest. Bam! Lopez, no! We take down the sniper, but Lopez is badly hurt. Still alive, but definitely not having a good day. Enemy waves start pushing us in the market, and the Apache comes back. I'm told there's ammo in the basement, so head down and find an RPG. Great, another forced weapon situation. Look, I'm gonna try to not use it on that helicopter. Come on, you can do this. Show me your face or your forehead. I don't care, you bastard. Damn it. Ah, yeah, I had to use the RPG. I couldn't get an angle on this small ass forehead. Add it to the list of betrayals. But let's move on before I start crying, man. Cut to the helicopter flying over Brooklyn. The president is in town, and there's a missile ship docked nearby. Everyone's saying it's totally safe. Yeah, that ship is definitely not gonna cause problems later. We land and I check my loadout. No pistol. I'm searching the entire base, but you can only pick up main weapons. By the way, there aren't even main weapons in this base, but never mind. Pistols don't exist apparently. Stuck with an assault rifle again. We are sweeping through buildings when the first enemies I encounter absolutely ripped me apart. Yeah, I'm definitely better with a pistol, but since I don't have one, sorry for that. Challenge failed here again, but hey, what should I do, man? I'm doing my best. Yeah, but we are breezing through this section with the AR again. And wouldn't you know it, that totally safe missile ship is being reprogrammed to launch bombs at Brooklyn. Called it, didn't I? Now we're down in the metro, chasing a train, carrying the hackers. We crash straight into another truck. By the way, why are there cars in the metro system? I don't get it. Why? But yeah, Lopez This absolute legend takes them all out and saves our lives. Top G. But we lost the train. Now it's gone, so we fight through more enemies and escape with a helicopter. So that was the first Brooklyn adventure. There was no pistol and we had some metro chaos. And Lopez was a hero, as always. Now we are flying again over Brooklyn because remember the train earlier? We found it crossing a bridge and called in an airstrike to blow it up. And Carter, who we are playing as, lands on what's left to disable the system, falls off the bridge into the water, but somehow survives. Meanwhile, there's another problem, because the president is also a target now. The game switches us back to Murphy, who's driving through Brooklyn, and finally I have a pistol again. We're weaving through the city, dodging cars coming at us from every direction, like we're in some twisted game of Frogger. Once we're on foot, it's back to proper pistol combat, baby. I'm clearing enemies, feeling good about the situation, when I climbed onto the scaffolding and suddenly I'm getting shot from everywhere. I can barely show my head without taking damage. But somehow I survive. I'm pushing forward when this guy with a sniper literally jumps on me from a balcony. But yeah, I still kill him. Yeah, sorry buddy. Nice ambush attempt, but this isn't the movie. But suddenly 3 jeeps roll up to this fire station and everyone rushes in because apparently the president of the United States of freaking fucking America is in there. Like, what? What the What? Why? We clear the building floor by floor until we reach the roof where we're waiting for extraction. The helicopter is coming, but then these drones swarm it and nuke it away, man. They shoot the whole thing down, like everything's gone. Now we're fighting off drone waves and it's a complete chaos, okay? It's bro. We need a new plan. We are running to the park with Gecko to take out the drone operators. But here's the problem. Lopez isn't with us. Nobody to give us ammunition. This is about to get bad. And it does. My magazines are down to almost nothing with dozens of enemies left. Gecko goes down too. I'm literally hiding in the public toilet while enemies are destroying them around me. They're shooting through the bathroom stalls like they're personally offended by my hiding spot. Every enemy I kill drops 4 bullets. 4. That's basically nothing when you're in constant firefight. So you know what? Screw stealth. I just start running through everyone like I'm late for a meeting. After several deaths, I finally find some real ammunition. And it feels like Christmas morning. So I dodged some of the enemies and some of them got killed by me. But now I'm running down the street feeling pretty good when this heavy armored vehicle rolls up and just bam, deletes me in my ass, dude. What was I supposed to do here? Throw a pistol at it like in some stupid movie? Now I'm respawning and the vehicle comes at me again, of course, and I dive in the cover with literally 2 HP left. Gecko, you motherfucker are supposed to help me, but no, you're just chilling somewhere. Never mind. The driver is completely protected, so there's no pistol solution here. Time for another forced weapon. I'm sorry guys, but RPG number I don't know anymore. At this point, I hate breaking the rules, okay? But it's either that or sit here forever. So we shoot the RPG, the vehicle explodes, and we finally can move on. Now we push through to the drone operators, clear them out, and Gecko plays a C4 that just nukes the entire position. And of course we get picked up by our buddies in a Jeep. Where have you been before? Gosh, never mind. And of course they put me on the turret again. This time the enemies are way more aggressive though. They're not giving me a choice. I'm forced to use the turret. I'm mowing down enemy vehicles left and right, but here's where it gets interesting. We drive through this garage and the ceiling so low it almost decapitates me and completely destroys the turret. Honestly, best thing that could have happened. Silver lining. I'm finally back to the pistol, but everything suddenly goes into slow motion and the game wants me to shoot something. I don't get what it wants me to do. I'm completely confused. Then this massive pipe just falls from a crane and crushes an enemy vehicle. I have no idea what happened, but I'll take the credit, okay? Then a freaking tank shows up, completely destroys the building, and we fall through the street into the metro again. Why do we always end up in a subway system? What is this? Is there some magnetic force pulling us underground? We're fighting through the metro when Lopez goes down. Without him, there's no ammo backup. I fight through the chaos to revive this bastard because I need this man alive. After more subway adventures, we finally reach the extraction point for the president. We're setting up defensive positions with way more soldiers, and enemy waves start hitting from every direction. The pistol's putting in serious work here. Oh, and the President of the United States is just casually standing next to us in active combat, like it's completely normal. But then a boat approaches, that's the President right out, when boom, an RPG hits directly. So we push towards the source, and it's Kincaid, our main villain. He starts absolutely beating us in hand-to-hand combat, like bam, 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 here, damn. Hayes finally pulls him off, but in the chaos, Kincaid grabs a knife and kills Hayes. No, oh, Commander's gone. To be honest, I don't care, man. Murphy has to step up as the new leader, while the President escapes on another boat. Happy ending, isn't it? Kinda, I don't know. Wow, this was some heavy shit, man. But there is no stopping. We are now in a tank right after Hayes died. So Hayes just died, our commander is gone, Murphy is leading now, and everyone is probably processing some heavy grief. But you know what the game's solution to emotional trauma is? A tank. Yep, 60 tons of armored therapy. Thanks for the concealing session, Battlefield. We're stuck as a driver, which means you guessed it, no pistol. Can't exactly dual-wield a sidearm while operating a massive war machine. So it's just tank stuff for a while, shooting enemies, blowing up stuff. It's standard Tuesday in a tank, you know the drill. Look, I'm breaking the challenge here, but what's the alternative? Walk past a perfectly good tank? Oh, sorry tank, I'm doing a pistol-only run, so I'll just walk through this war zone on foot. That's not happening, okay? After some boring tank warfare, eventually a friendly chopper gets shot down, and we head to the crash site to rescue the survivors. Here we are. So now we push forward a little bit, and the tank can't push any further. So we finally get out. Yeah, And I check the loadout, and yes, we have a pistol. So now there are about 15 enemies around the wreckage, and you know what? I will clear all of them with the pistol. Every single one. After all that forced tank nonsense, getting back to actual pistol combat felt like coming home. This was the tank mission. I failed. I know, I'm sorry. But now we are in Tajikistan and playing as Gecko, the sniper. But here's the good news. We actually have a pistol this time, finally. Except the very first thing it wants me to do. Take control of this freaking drone and bomb some enemies. Just straight up drone strike. Damn, this feels more and more like a Europe simulator when you look over to Ukraine. Gosh, I'm trying everything to avoid this. Maybe I can sneak around, use a different gadget, throw a rock, anything? Nope, I'm completely stuck in this drone menu. The game literally won't let me do anything else. It fails the mission if I don't bomb them. This is the entire point of this freaking challenge, man. Trying to use pistol only. And the game is basically holding me hostage in a drone interface. Fine, I'll bomb with the bastards with the drone. Okay? Look, I tried everything. There was literally no other option. The game forced my hand harder than my parents forced me to eat vegetables. Kids, vegetables are good for you. Eat them. After that forced drone nonsense, we start moving and have to run like 500 meters through this valley, just running for 2 whole minutes. My thumb's getting tired just holding forward. We get introduced to Hemlock, our replacement for Hayes, and this guy gives me weird vibes already, but whatever. We finally reach a hill overlooking our targets. 3 SAM systems that need to be destroyed. Okay, so I scouted a little bit with the drone and found a route where I was able to approach the first SAM on the back. I was about 50 meters away when they spot me and I just got deleted. How? I was being so stealthy. I was practically a shadow. Back on the hill again. That means running all the way back down. I'm glad I just have to push a key. Imagine running all this way down. Dude. Well, let's try the exact same approach, because surely it'll work this time, right? No, they see me even earlier. These guys must have eaten so many carrots for their vision. Finally, I get to the first SAM, and guess what? No button to deactivate it. The pistol does nothing when I shoot it, and my teammates, they're just standing around like they're on a break. So what are my options here? I think it's the only one. C4, because nothing says covert operation like explosives. First SAM goes boom. Sorry, I was forced again here. Man, this challenge is starting to be a complete fail, but I'm not giving up. Let's move to the next target. I try being sneaky and tactical, but they still manage to see me. Damn. But I managed to get behind these rocks and try to use the drone to destroy the SAM, but they shot the drone down before it even got close. And while rescuing a mate, a freaking tank exploded right next to me. gosh, and almost kills the entire squad. I somehow survived that, but when I tried to revive a teammate, I just got shot. Back to the checkpoint at least. I needed some attempts, but I eventually was able to use my drone and make the SAM go boom. So only one is left. I'm about 96 meters from the last SAM now, and just pull out the drone and destroy it from the distance. Sneaky bastard, Emma. Ah yeah, that SAM destroyed. But now reinforcements are coming. Man, I hoped I can run for cover, but they still got me. At least the checkpoint saved me with the SAM destroyed. After respawning, I knew I had to immediately destroy the alarm and kill all the enemies remaining. But there's still an armored vehicle left, which obviously is not going to get killed by a freaking pistol. But hey, at first I thought, gosh, how am I gonna destroy this thing? But then I remember Murphy can destroy it with his RPG. I told him to handle it and problem solved. As we are pushing forward, they set up this mortar system that shoots FPV drones, and I can control them remotely. Obviously, that's not happening for this challenge, so I just fly the drone or somewhere harmless, letting it explode in the middle of nowhere, while the enemies start closing in on our actual position. So it's back to pistol work. As I take them out as they approach, there are some tanks rolling up, which creates a bit of a problem, since pistols aren't exactly anti-armor weapons. But Murphy's got the rockets and he handles them perfectly. Wow, how long is this mission, man? This is by far the longest. But hey, I finally managed to destroy the third SAM, didn't I? Now we're pushing towards this electricity facility. Everything seems fine until enemies on the high ground just absolutely unleash on us. My entire squad drops one by one. I'm sitting at 5 HP watching my health bar flicker.
I'm so dead. I can't handle this. I'm gonna die right now, right here.
And I'm lying behind this pathetic piece of cover. That's basically a suggestion of safety. Health slowly crossed back to maybe 20%. When they hit me again, the bar drops to literally zero, like actually nothing left. But somehow the game's still letting me move. I don't know if it's a bug or divine mercy, but I'm not questioning it.
Just need to abandon my squad, that's all I need to do. They're pushing me hard.
I finally get behind something solid enough to actually recover. And now I'm faced with this situation. All my teammates are down. I'm lying in the open about 20 meters away, and Lopez is one of them, which means no ammo resupply. The enemies are approaching and getting closer, and I'm thinking, this is it. This is it, man. But I will not give up. I can revive them one by one. It's the only option. This turns into some hacksaw ridge situation. I run out to the first teammate and start dragging him back, still completely out of bullets. If anyone rushes me right now, it's over. I got him behind cover and revived him. One down. I sprinted back out for the second one. Sprint out to grab him, start dragging him back, when a grenade lands right next to us and almost kills me right there. But somehow we both survive. Get up, motherfucker. One more. The last teammate. I'm running on pure adrenaline at this point. I'm completely exposed, but I managed to revive him. Total battlefield moment. All 3 teammates revived under heavy fire. That was absolutely insane. I literally just saved the entire squad while having 0 ammunition and enemies shooting from every direction. Put that on my gaming resume, okay? With this hero action, I was able to save the squad and we wiped out the remaining enemies. Now we had to push forward and Lopez just starts shooting at a dead body, just unloading rounds into a corpse like he's got personal issues. Wow, war is actually fucked up, especially when you're an NPC and your only job is to revive some dude after his 9-to-5 job. Never mind. They set up another drone motor, Apache helicopter with it. Obviously not happening, okay? But I'm looking at this helicopter approaching us and I started shooting at the pilot while this thing is still way out there. I'm not expecting much, because it's a pistol versus an Apache helicopter. That's like bringing a spoon to a tank fight. But I keep firing and to my surprise, the pilot goes down. The whole helicopter just crashes before it even reaches us. I destroyed an Apache with a pistol by killing the pilot from distance with a sidearm. That's going to the highlight reel forever, man. We finally reached the dam after what feels like a 600-meter marathon. Ah, yeah. I managed to take down the last 10, but now I hope for real this mission is finally over. But guess what? There are AA tanks on top of the dam that need destroying. I guess I need to clear the top as well, don't I? So off I go to them. I managed to get a bit further on the dam, and now I'm left with this weird chopper making his rounds around my head and laughing at me missing like the 7th magazine on this guy. Gosh, go down, man. Yeah, finally, asshole. Now to the AA gun. We know I may not destroy them with C4 or something like that, so I politely ask Murphy to handle it with his RPG. You know, the rocket launcher he's carrying specifically for vehicles? He takes it and shoots, except he shoots infantry with it. Some random guy just standing there. I'm like, Murphy, buddy, that's a person, not a tank. He reloads and shoots another infantry guy. I'm literally hiding behind this tank, wondering why it hasn't deleted us yet, while Murphy's out here using RPGs like they're expensive bullets. Eventually, he remembers what rockets are for and destroys the tank. Thanks, man. All AA tanks destroyed. We rappel down through this opening in the dam, right as we hit bottom and jump in Hemlock's truck. The jets start their bombing run, the entire dam starts collapsing behind us, and we're racing away while massive chunks of concrete are falling everywhere. Bam! Oh, damn! This one smashed out like you smashed that subscribe button and like button. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Oh god. One mission left. Time for the grand finale of my suffering. We're sitting in the Jeep with the squad and I hop out to check my loadout. The optimism of a child on Christmas morning. Guess what Santa brought me? No pistol. Again. At this point, I'm convinced the game is personally attacking me. This is like ordering a pizza and getting a salad. Oh, you want a pistol only challenge? Guess what? Best I can do is emotional damage and an assault rifle. Okay, I have to do it without a pistol, I guess. Sorry guys, but this will still be epic, believe me. So now we're approaching this outpost, and since I don't have a pistol, I've just accepted my fate. We're speedrunning through enemies with the whole US Navy backing us up. After spending the entire game with 3 guys and Lopez Abaid's ammunition service, having actual military support feels illegal. It's like playing on an easy mode after suffering on Destroy Your Soul difficulty. We're on this hill, overlooking the main base, and everyone is running down like it's free donut day. Pure chaos, man. Explosions everywhere, and you know what? After the absolute torture this challenge put me through, I'm just happy to be included. Even if I'm participating with the wrong weapon. We blast through the wall, and shortly after, jets start hunting us. I pick up this Stinger, and I don't even question it anymore. Sure, Stinger is shit down. Why not? Add it to my collection of not pistols. I'm shooting down jets, worth more than my house. The pistol challenge is so dead it needs its own funeral service, man. Then, and this is perfect, I find a tank, just sitting there like, hey, want to break your challenge even more? And you know what? Yes, I do. I'm getting in that tank like it owes me money. After everything this game put me through, I deserve this tank. I'm destroying helicopters with the enthusiasm of someone who's completely given up. We're disabling nuclear bombs like it's a normal Tuesday. But then, we hear another squad handling the third bomb, and they couldn't disable it, so they made it explode right next to themselves. They literally went, if we die, we die. Meanwhile, I'm over here crying about not having my specific tiny gun. These guys are making ultimate sacrifice, while I'm having a tantrum about weapon variety. I'm like a toddler complaining about the color of my Civic Up while the house is on fire. Kincaid's bunker is massive, man, and we're clearing through and finally corner him. We call Mills like, hey boss, got him, and she's immediately responds like, kill him bitch, not good job or anything, bring him back, whatever, just straight to murder. That's a bigger red flag than my KD ratio. But Kincaid starts singing like he's auditioning for The Voice. She's the traitor, she's been playing you, I have proof, I have speed trees, blah blah blah. Mills is on comms, having a breakdown. Kill him now, that's an order. We're like, nah. Then Hemlock, this absolute rookie who joined our squad literally yesterday, who probably doesn't even know the Wi-Fi password yet, just walks up and executes Kincaid. Mills immediately nuking our position, because apparently we know too much. We barely escaped in a helicopter, while Mills is probably uptaking a LinkedIn to full-time villain. Pain complete, and let's be honest, that's Battlefield 6 pistol only, and I'm using the biggest air quotes possible. Let's count the war crimes against my challenge. Laser detonator, forced like vegetables at dinner. RPGs, the game held me at virtual gunpoint. Thanks. I mean, I could have walked past them, but I'm weak, okay? Drones, the game locked me in drone jail, okay? Mounted guns, sometimes you just go brrrr. At that sniper section, my soul left my body, sorry. I still don't like them, even in multiplayer. And I have 150 hours at the time of recording, man.